Buckle up, Star Wars fanatics. Mark Hamill, the Jedi legend himself, just spilled the juiciest tea on his 46-year marriage to Marilou, the woman who keeps his galaxy spinning. In a jaw-dropping chat with People, the 73-year-old icon confessed he'd be a total space wreck without his wife running the show. Forget lightsabers. Marilou's the real force behind Luke Skywalker's stardom. From paying bills to orchestrating their Malibu empire, she's the mastermind of their domestic Death Star. Sources say Marilou, a former dental hygienist, caught Hamill's heart in the 70s before he blasted into fame. Now, after nearly 5 decades, 3 kids, and a career hotter than Tatooine suns, Hamill's spilling secrets about their cosmic love story. Is Marilou the unsung hero of his Hollywood saga? Grab your popcorn. This is one galactic romance you won't believe. Marilou's Iron Grip, the woman who tames a Jedi. Insiders reveal Marilou's no ordinary sidekick. She's the puppet master of Hamill's world. "I'd be lost without her," Hamill admitted, confessing she handles everything, from finances to the nitty-gritty of daily life. While he's out battling Sith Lords on screen, Marilou's at home, laser-focused on keeping their empire in check. Friends whisper she's a perfectionist who refuses to delegate, even when Hamill begs her to hire help. She's had assistants, but ends up doing it all herself, he dished, shaking his head. Their love story began in a dental office in the 70s, where Marilou's charm snagged the soon-to-be star. They tied the knot in a dreamy Malibu ceremony, and now, with 3 grown kids, Nathan, 45, Griffin, 42, and Chelsea, 36, this power couple's still going strong. But is Marilou's control freak streak the real secret to their 46-year love saga? Sources say her iron grip keeps Hamill grounded. But at what cost? Chelsea's daddy drama. Playing assistant or princess. Hold the holophone. Hamill's daughter Chelsea, 36, is stirring up drama as his on-set sidekick. Sources spill that Chelsea's not just daddy's little girl, she's his personal assistant, jetting off to Serbia for the machine and the Czech Republic for Nightfall. But here's the twist. Hamill jokes she's pulling the daughter card to slack off. "If you were really my assistant, you wouldn't talk to me like that," he teased, raising eyebrows. Insiders claim Chelsea's been glued to her dad's side since she was a kid, soaking up the Hollywood spotlight. While brothers Nathan and Griffin steer clear of the biz, Chelsea's all in. But is she riding Mark's coattails or carving her own path? She's indispensable, but she knows how to push his buttons, a set source snickers. With Marilou running the home front and Chelsea tagging along on his global gigs, is Hamill's family dynasty tightening its grip on his legacy? Hollywood's hottest grandpa, Hamill's career soars. At 73, Mark Hamill's career is blazing brighter than a supernova. The Star Wars icon's not slowing down, with juicy roles in The Life of Chuck, out June 6th, and a voice gig in The Wild Robot. Plus, he's gearing up for The Long Walk, another Stephen King creep-fest hitting screens this September. Sources say Hamill's a King superfan, gobbling up the author's 2000 memoir on writing like it's galactic gospel. "It's like sitting in a room with King," he gushed, admitting he geeked out meeting the horror legend at a Toronto premiere, but played it cool. From Sleepwalkers in '92 to The Life of Chuck, Hamill's racked up King cred like nobody's business. But with Marilou steering the ship at home, is she the one fueling his nonstop hustle? Pals say Hamill's workaholic vibes are thriving, but whispers hint Marilou's calling the shots on which projects he takes. Love that defies the stars. 46 years and counting. Get ready to swoon. Mark and Marilou's love story is straight out of a Hollywood fairy tale. Meeting in a dental office in the 70s, Marilou was the hygienist who cleaned more than Hamill's teeth. She stole his heart. They said, "I do," in a romantic Malibu bash, just as Star Wars catapulted him to fame. Now, 46 years later, they're still the galaxy's hottest couple, raising Nathan, Griffin, and Chelsea while dodging Tinseltown's marriage-killing traps. "She's my rock," Hamill gushed, but pals spill Marilou's no-nonsense vibe keeps him in line. "She's the boss, and he loves it," a friend dishes. Despite her perfectionist ways, Marilou's kept their love alive through fame, fortune, and fatherhood. But is there trouble in paradise? Insiders hint her control might be a double-edged lightsaber, leaving Hamill little room to breathe. Can their love survive another decade in the Hollywood hyperspace? King of horror and Hamill's fanboy moment. Hold onto your X-Wing. Mark Hamill's got a major man crush on Stephen King. The Jedi legend's been diving deep into King's world, from Sleepwalkers to the life of Chuck. Sources say Hamill's obsessed with King's on writing, calling it fantastic, and a peek into the horror master's brain. At the Toronto Film Festival, Hamill got the chance to rub elbows with King, 77, but played it cool to avoid fangirling too hard. It wasn't the time to bombard him with questions, he sighed. Still, insiders say Hamill's dying to pick King's brain about his creative process. With the long walk on the horizon, Hamill's cementing his status as King's go-to guy. But is Marilou secretly steering him toward these creepy roles? Friends whisper she's got a knack for picking projects that keep Hamill's star shining. Is she the mastermind behind his horror takeover? The galaxy's power couple. Who wears the pants? In a town where marriages crash faster than a TIE fighter, Mark and Marilou are the ultimate survivors. Sources say their secret sauce is Marilou's take-charge attitude, but some wonder if Hamill's just along for the ride. She runs everything, and he's happy to let her. A pal spills. From their Malibu mansion to their 3 kids' upbringing, Marilou's been the brains behind the Hamill empire. But whispers suggest Mark's starting to chafe under her rule. He loves her, but sometimes he needs space, and insider dishes. With Chelsea playing assistant and Marilou calling the shots, is Hamill trapped in a family force field? As he juggles the life of Chuck and the long walk, fans are buzzing. Can the Jedi legend keep up his career's warp speed while Marilou holds the reins? One thing's clear, this galactic love story's got more twists than a Star Wars sequel. Final bombshell. Will Marilou's control spark a rebellion? Here's the million-dollar question. Is Marilou's iron-fisted rule pushing Hamill to the dark side? Sources say the 73-year-old star's grateful for her support, but cracks are showing in their perfect facade. He's dependent on her, but it's intense, a friend reveals. With Chelsea playing assistant and Marilou micromanaging, Hamill's life is a whirlwind of family and fame. As he dives into the life of Chuck and the long walk, insiders wonder if he'll ever break free from Marilou's orbit. She's his rock, but even rocks can weigh you down, a source teases. Fans are eating up this drama, dying to know if the Hamill's 46-year love story will soar like the Millennium Falcon or crash like a Hoth asteroid. Stay tuned, because this Hollywood saga's far from over, and the galaxy's watching.